Hi everyone, and welcome back to this League of Legends live stream. You're with Sambo, and joining us as always, of course, is the wonderful Regina Lacerta. Are you there, my lady?
I am indeed. Hello, hello.
How are you this fine evening?
Oh, not too bad. Not rushing around at the last minute at all, no.
No, neither am I. You know what? It's funny, we were setting up tonight. In fact, I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to get myself organised, and I started setting up an hour before our stream. So that's an hour ago as of now, and I was still rushing and scrambling at the last minute. How does that work, Reggie? Every single week it's the same.
Well, I walked in the door about 15 minutes ago, so...
Well, welcome to Friday night. And speaking of welcomes and rushing about, g'day to everybody in the chat room. And of course, as always, we're keeping a close eye on the chat room as often as we can. And a big hello to those of you who are there already. We got MG Swift Illusion, hello. We got Redface191 and Ivan RTR10. Hello guys, how are you this evening? And we got some people here in chat as well. Good evening, it says Kenji Akashia. Hello to you as well. Good to see you here in League of Legends. Now, Reggie, I had a couple of questions just looking down this list here at everyone that's logged in at the moment, by the way. Now, I can't see you. Why is that? Are we having technical issues, or are you actually not logged in yet?
I'm logging in.
Yeah, she's logging in, will you? Look at that. She certainly is rushing at the last minute. By the way, lots more people have joined us in the chat room. Hello, Ninja Star. Hello, Paulio98. A big wave to you. CBC Ronan. Hello. He says, just going to watch today and give other people a chance to play. That's very gentlemanly of you. And Legendary Chosen One, hello to you. So you're rushing around. Regina Lacerta, you know what, it's Friday night here, by the way, folks, in Australia, and I don't know, Reggie, today, seriously, do you know what, I think we're in the middle of solstice, winter solstice, and you can tell us what that means in a second, because I have no idea what it means, but it is freezing cold. What's going on?
I know, and it is so wet and rainy at the moment.
It's terrible. Hello, C Pacemaster, by the way, sirs and madams. Yes, that's right, Reggie is indeed a madam, we know that. Look, what's this winter solstice thing? Everyone was talking about it today and yesterday. What is that exactly? Do you know?
Winter solstice, isn't that... Oh, no, I'm thinking of... No, winter solstice, isn't that when you decorate a tree and give presents to each other?
No, Reggie. That's called Christmas. That's called Christmas time.
Oh, it had to originate somewhere.
Yeah. Although I guess it could be a midwinter Christmas. I don't know, I've got a funny feeling that winter solstice means it's the shortest day of the year, i.e. it's right smack dab in the middle of, like we're furthest away from the sun. Maybe our wonderful viewers there can actually say to us, or tell us what it actually means. Does anyone in the chat room know exactly what winter solstice is? That would be very, very nice. Hello, Epic God of War. And I'm going to be selfish and plan on playing in a round. That's the spirit, of course. It's a PvP game here. Well,
good to hear, good to hear. Player
versus bots. Anyway, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, it is freezing. Do you know what happened to me today, Reggie? Always got a story. And today, I don't know.
Do tell.
Well, no, I think that the weather gods hate me because normally on a Saturday night, right? Saturday night's here, which is tomorrow night for us here in Australia. Normally what happens is I have a routine, right? I do all my recording and editing for the day, and I treat myself by walking out the front door and going and buying fish and chips, right? So there's a fish and chip shop nearby.
You mean fish and chops?
Yeah, fish and chops, and I walk there. And for some reason, for about the last 5 weeks, I look out my window up here and I go, rightio, it's not raining outside, the weather's fine, whatever. And then I step outside, I walk about 100 metres up the road, and there's a downpour, and I get drenched, right? And so I knew you'd laugh. There we go, Red Face is saying, oh, it's shortest day, stop laughing, you wicked witch, shortest day of the year. Legendary Chosen One is saying, the winter solstice is the solstice that occurs in winter. Well, thank you for that. It is the time at which the sun is appearing at noon at its lowest altitude above the horizon. Now, see, that explains why it's so cold. But anyway, so I get this downpour dumped on me, and I always get soaking wet. So, you know, the idea is that I come back home with my nice little hot bundle of fish and chips, and I sit down on my couch.
You know, someone should invent some sort of waterproof covering, maybe on a stick, that you could hold above yourself.
Listen to her.
Keep yourself dry.
She's already giving me stick. Look, that's why I look out the front and I think I don't need to take said umbrella. But it always happens, right? So instead of coming home and sitting down...
How long have you lived in Melbourne? Have you never learned?
No, I know, but you
Sunny
just think...
one day, 1 minute, downpour the next.
It is, that song, 4 Seasons in One Day, couldn't be more apt when it comes to Melbourne. I know, I should take my umbrella. But if it's a blue, well, it's not blue because it's night, but it's clear black sky, no clouds... And then it's like, oh, there's Sambo, says the god of weather. And it's just like, and it rains on me. And so I get home and I'm soaking wet and I've got soggy fish and chips. Anyway, today, I'm at work and we're up high, right? So I look out and it is crystal clear blue skies, because carrying around an umbrella at lunchtime when I'm in the city at work is a pain in the bum. So what I thought is, look at that, and I looked on my iPhone here and it said no chance of rain. So I get out and I walk to my lunch, my usual place, Menya, and it's fine, everything's fine. I have a beautiful lunch, and then I come to walk back to work and I get 100 meters up the road from Menya, and what happens? You can guess, right? You know what happens. Yeah, exactly. And I got absolutely and it rained. It rained so hard, it was like horizontal. My umbrella was no use. In fact, it folded inside out. The minute, get this, the minute I set my foot back inside my work building, guess what happened? Go on.
It stopped raining.
It not only stopped raining, but the skies turned blue again. And I'm standing there in the foyer of my work, totally, completely soaking, drowned rat type stuff, and all these people are looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Because they're looking outside and thinking it's not raining, it's beautiful blue sky. Yeah. Seriously, does that happen to you guys? Do you have the god of weather against you?
I don't know if you've seen a photo that I posted on Instagram today, but I was doing the school pickup and I left the house. Now I live like 3 minutes drive from the school,
right? And
I left the house and it was clear blue sky. Get to the school, not a problem. Walk to the school, and just as all the kids were getting out, it bucketed down, and I mean completely, totally, and utterly bucketed down. Yet the sun was still shining, and not only was it bucketing down rain, but it was hailing as well. So I've got this photo. You can see that it is sunlight. You can see blue sky, and you can see the rain coming down.
Yeah, there you go. It's the thing. It's Melbourne for you. And by the way, MG Swift Illusion, in the chat room there, is saying I'm lucky enough to have a hood on my jumper. So I think MG, you're from Melbourne as well. So let us know if you got caught in the rain today. And by the way, we're freezing cold because it's so freezing here. So I know you guys over in the EU and also I think in the US are having very hot weather at the moment. You can send some our way. That would be very, very nice. Psycho Monster, hello. You're late to the party. Well, you're here. Hello, Sambo and Reggie. Pretty sure Skyfo is here. So now, where is Skyfo? I don't think I see Skyfo this evening. It's unusual not to see him around. No, I can't see him here in the chat room. I haven't
seen him in the chat room, but yeah.
No, there we go. All right, folks, anyway, you know why you're here, and that's not to listen to me complain about the weather. Hello there, Augie. We're here today to play some League of Legends Dominion like we do every single week. Week in, week out, Friday Night Fights, the dynamic duo, that is us. And, of course, you know what, by the way, not only is it Friday, which I love, you know I love Fridays, but we've got a very, very big few days coming up, Reggie, just to remind everybody. For a start, tomorrow we've got our 100th, get this, 100th episode of Rift being filmed. Now, if you play Rift, I highly recommend you have a look at the invitation that's on my YouTube channel, because that's got the times and the places that you need to be. We've got 2 very special guests coming along to that. And when I say very special, I can't get any more special in terms of Rift, and that's all I'm going to say, but we're very, very fortunate.
I wasn't invited, though.
Yeah, okay, all right. Two special guests if you aren't there, Reggie, of course. Otherwise, it would be 3 very special guests. Yes, that's right. But that's happening tomorrow. And by the way, it's happening in about 12 hours' time, real time. So if you are on Rift, you need to come along and join us for our 100th episode celebrations there in Talara. Now, also, of course, we've got on Sunday, my time, we've got our usual stuff. We've got our Final Fantasy 14 Link Shell events and, of course, our DC Universe Online League event. It's a big day for DC Universe as well because it's going to be our very first event that is filmed in a raid. That's right, we're actually going to be filming a League raid event there. So that's going to be big, and I hope you guys come along to help us with that one. Then, of course, on the, the Monday night, I think, Reggie, I think we've got some other little show that's got a minor celebration.
Oh, I think it is going to be the celebration of the century.
Celebration of the century. Is that because you're going to be there?
Celebration of the century!
Oh, God. Thank you very much for that. It is indeed epic. And of course, what we're talking about is also, it's our 100th Guild Wars Let's Play series episode filming, and there's an open invite to that. Now, whereabouts do we have to show up if someone wants to join us in Guild Wars in-game, Reggie? Whereabouts would they go?
They would go to the Ascalon Beer Gardens.
The Ascalon Beer Garden.
You don't know where... you don't know where it is. I actually did a little tutorial video that I posted on Wednesday night. You
did, didn't you? Now, that's on your YouTube channel, isn't it?
That is.
All right, so go along and have a look at that, by the way, because maybe
But I think you favorited it, so it'd be in your
Oh, yes, it'll be in my feed. It'll be in my feed.
So people can find.
So that shows you how to get to the Ascalon Beer Garden. And, of course, the big thing about that one, folks, is that we're going to be live streaming it. For the very first time, it's an actual Let's Play episode that we're going to live stream rather than record. So it's all live, and we've got lots of people that are coming along to that as well. So we hope to see you there. That's Monday night our time. So I think, Reggie, it's a very big few days coming up and lots of celebrations to be had. But, of course, right now we're concentrating on League of Legends, and you guys know how this works. We're going to play 3 rounds of Dominion, and Dominion is different from Summoner's Rift. And we'll go through the rules of it once we get into the game, but effectively it's a capture and hold style. There are 5 capture points. You start off with 500 points per side. The more actual, what are they called? Nexuses, I think, aren't they? Nexus? Something like that. The more capture points that you hold, the faster the opposition's points go down. And of course, the first one down to 0 loses. So that's it. And as always, we'll be cycling through the players here. We can see we've got ourselves a nice big full list of folk that are going to hopefully be able to come along and join Reggie and I in all of those 3 games. Now, refresh my memory, last week, Reggie, what happened? I know at the beginning we won the first one, I think, and we lost the second one. Is that how it worked? I can't remember.
Yeah, we had a win-lose-win.
Yeah, oh, that's right. But we still won the night. So, folks, what we're looking for tonight is 3 solid wins, if you ask me. I don't know. I mean, it depends, though. Sometimes the old bots are really, really tough, and sometimes they're a pushover. So, Lord only knows. I don't know. If you ask me, it depends whether Fiddlesticks is in there or not. I don't know. Anyway, here we go, folks. We're going to choose Dominion. We've got the Crystal Scar, and, do you know what I thought we might do? Not right now, but later on. Maybe if we win the first 2, how's this? Why don't we spice things up a bit? And if we win 2, let's play the 3rd match on intermediate rather than beginner. What do you reckon, Reggie?
I reckon that's a recipe for disaster.
So that's perfect then. That suits us down to the ground. Yes. We'll definitely do that. We're going to start off with beginner though. Here we go. Of course, we're going to invite our very own Regina Lacerta first to make sure that she gets in. Why we do that though, I have no idea. Now, of course, as always, it's going to be interesting to see who she chooses tonight. Now, are you there? There she goes. She's accepted. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to invite everybody here in, and we'll see who gets in. There's enough people here, I'd imagine, that everyone's going to get a go tonight, by the way, so that's the good news. And I'm going to sneeze any moment now. All the anticipation. Don't you hate that feeling just before you sneeze? Oh, it's gone away now.
Push your tongue against the roof of your mouth.
Tongue against... all right, Ush. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and that'll make the sneeze go away.
Wait a minute. You just want me to do that so I don't talk. That's what you want. You cheeky sod. Anyway, a big listen to her cackling away like the wicked witch that she is. There we go. AP Summon. We've got Augie. We've got Epic God of Chaos. Henry the Bear. Kenji Akashia. We've got Lox G Sizebot. We've got MG Swift Illusion. We've got Paul Monster. And we've got Zenaltos. A big hello to all of you guys. Let's invite them over and see what happens. Let's see who gets in first here for our first round out of 3 for this evening's Friday night fights. And the first one in there is Augie, and he's a level 30. Good lord. Okay, and we've got AP Summon and Epic God of Chaos, who is level 26. These guys, I think, probably know how to play Reggie, unlike ourselves. And a big hi to you guys.
Heaps better than us.
Yeah, absolutely, heaps better. You know what? I don't even know what level I am at the moment. I think I'm level 9. I think, yeah, pretty sure.
You are level 9.
Yeah, there we go, level 9. Level 8, you're trailing behind there, although I'd imagine you're not too far away from breaking through to level 9 anyway. All right, let's get right into this.
I'm hoping to get to level 9 tonight.
Oh, good. That's our goal for the evening. There we go. Yes, Epic God of Chaos. You did tell us you were being selfish. That's okay. We don't mind. All right, I'm going to do the usual and choose Garen. Now, I noticed there's some new free-to-plays up this evening, so it's going to be interesting to see who Reggie chooses, of course, and why. Now, don't forget, folks, as well, that once the game goes through to the normal game screen mode, there will be a bit of a black moment there as the screen switches its modes, and that is perfectly normal, so don't worry about that. Alright, AP Summon has already picked, and it looks like, oh, Ari, which is an assassin, and I think they're a mage as well, but they're definitely a ranged player there. We've never seen her before. Actually, I wonder if she's new.
No.
Perhaps somebody, in the chat room could actually let us know if Ari is a new character to League of Legends. That's interesting. Yes, MG Swift.
Very cool concept art on the...
Isn't
it? The screen here.
Fantastic, I love it. And who have you chosen? I think you've chosen... Oh, Severe! Again, ranged pusher. There we go. And, yeah, this is one with the... Yeah, that's right. The... What do you call it? The glaive that you can throw there for the ranged. Now, we've got Augie and Epic God of Chaos, who are still picking. But we'll go back to AP Summon's character and have a look at these different skins as well. Do you know, it's a cat woman. And ReginaLacerta reminds me of you, because as we know, we play the cat people, the Mikote in Final Fantasy XIV, and you made some cat ears, didn't you? By the way, there's Augie on Amumu, the Sad Mummy, and Epic God of Chaos has chosen Nocturne. And here we go, folks. Once again, you're going to get yourselves a black screen for a moment right now. Do not panic, do not worry. We're just waiting for the game to load in. But yes, Reggie, you made your very own cat ears, just like my Mikote character in Final Fantasy XIV. Do you still have those?
I do indeed, yes, and I still wear them.
Oh, good stuff.
It kind of freaks the school mums out a bit sometimes, but they're getting used to me.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's our Reggie. Now, by the way, let's have a look through here. We've got myself on Garen, of course. We've got Augie on Amumu, who's the Sad Mummy. We've got AP Summon on the new character we think, Ari. And Ninetails Fox Sambo, that's right. And we've got Epic God of Chaos on Nocturne, and that's the Ravager, the Ravager skin on that, and Reggie playing Severe. Down the bottom, of course, we've got Malphite, Shyvana, we've got Tristana, we've got Jin Shao, and Reggie! We've got Fiddlesticks! No! Oh, I can't stand that guy with his fear. It's horrible. By the way, X-Spinner, yes, this game is completely free to play. Reggie, what's up with Fiddlesticks? Did you actually manage to get any kills on him last week?
I'm not quite sure about last week, but I was actually playing a little bit last night, and I did manage to get a kill on him then.
Oh, really? So you've been practicing in between our matches, have you? That's good to know. Very good to know.
I can't say how successful my practicing was, but
it was practicing all the same.
Kind of practicing. I was yes, playing a little bit until one player just got way too vocal and narky for my liking and made me log off and not want to go back.
Yeah, we have that. Hello there, the Chilled Royal. Yeah, we get that. Of course, this game is a little bit notorious for its not very friendly player community. Anyway, folks, here's Dominion again. If you haven't played, you actually start off already with a couple of levels. We're all level 3, and you get a whole lot more gold than normal as well, which is great. So you can shop till you drop, and I bet you that ReginaLacerta has already spent all her money. Am I right?
Of course.
Of course you have. And once again, there's Reggie, there's Augie on Amumu. I do like Amumu, very cool. Reggie throwing her glaive around there. There is AP Summon on the...
I was aiming at you.
Oh, I have seen that character before. What am I saying? And there we have Epic God of Chaos. Legendary Chosen One, thank you very much, I do hope. And, oh, Sambo, you were saying that... Oh, thank you, CBC Roan, saying that Ari is a nine-tails fox. Yes, and you can see those nine tails there flowing behind us. So once again, folks, if we scoot around the map, here you go, you can see as I go round, it's a circular map, and we've got these 5 positions here that need to be captured by either us or the enemy. We call them 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5, 7, and 9, just in case you wanted to know, because we'll be yelling them out as a reference throughout the game, and you might wonder what on earth we're talking about with those numbers. And you can see the enemy bots have already started to make their captures over there. We're making our way down here. You can see Epic God of Chaos is already moving on to the 5 o'clock, which is a great strategy. Reggie and I are down here capturing at 7 o'clock, and you can already see, by the way, if you don't know how it plays, green, green, red, red, and 12 o'clock is neutral at the moment. And you can see we've got AP Summon going up the top there. Up against Jin, Xiao, and Fiddlesticks. Good luck there, AP Summon, by the way. We're going to lane along the bottom here, and hopefully we're going to try and take... Oh, look at that, Epic God of Chaos and Malphite bot already in a heated exchange there. I'm going to come in and help out here, see if we can get this Malphite bot out of the way. And we'll do a spin to win on him. And there he goes, he's gone down. We'll help Reggie capture the turret now, and hopefully Epic God of Chaos. The more people, by the way, that are on a capture point, the faster it will fall. So you can see we're in a very strong position right now. We've got 4 out of the 5 capture points. Up the top, the score is 482 to 476 in our favour, by the way. And I'm just going to make my way straight up, laning up to the top. Now, by the way, later on in the game, there'll be little shields that'll appear here that we can buff up with. They're not there just yet. There's health scattered around the map as well. And there's Augie already on the capture. Boy, we're going very well in this so far, Reggie.
Yeah, you say that, but you know what happens when you say that?
Yeah, I jinx things. I jinx it. There we go, taking down Tristana there. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and have a look at everyone else. Got a few AP Summon coming out of the base. We've got Reggie coming out of the base. And Fiddlesticks is on his way to you, by the way. We have already lost 3 o'clock over here. And we've already lost 5 o'clock down there. Now, again, folks, this is why we absolutely love this game type, because it can spin on a dime. Basically, you can be right down at the bottom of the barrel in terms of points. Losing, it looks like it's all going to be over, and then the game turns at the last minute. And that's why we find this a lot more fun than playing in Summoner's Rift, by the way. And there's Tristana. She's come back for more, I think. Definitely come back for more. Let's put a finishing on her, and there we go, taking her down nice and easy. Good stuff. Alright, so you can see we're well in the lead at the moment, 470 to 405, and there's Jin Xiao. And he's having a go at me.
I wouldn't actually say that's well in the lead, because it can, like, I've been down by, like, 150, 200 points, and it's turned around. So
yeah, exactly.
Never make assumptions.
That's right. And by the way, I just got taken out big time there. Never mind. And oh, look at that! Able to buy these items here, which is very nice. Can I buy that one? No, not quite enough money. Alright, let's go up to, you can see Epic God of Chaos and I are going to go up to this exposed one up here. See if we can take out Malphite bot as well. Actually, while Reggie and Epic do that, I'm going to sneak up the top here and see if I can capture this point. How's it going down there, Reggie? Let's go check it. Oh, you're on the chase, Epic God of Chaos.
Really fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Must have had some kind of ability there, and you can see, oh, there are 3 enemy champions going up to 12 o'clock. I'm going to avoid that, actually, and instead going to go to an unprotected place down the bottom here, which is 3 and 5. There's AP Summon. Big hello to you. Let's see what's going on down the bottom. We've got Jin Xiao, who's making his way down to the 7 o'clock, so I'm going to see if I can go down there and intercept him, and yeah, he's going in for the capture there.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to see if we can take him out. And Epic God of Chaos coming in to help out, and that was very nicely played there, by the way, well thwarted. I think we got Reggie. Oh, well done, Reggie, capturing 5 o'clock there. We're going to head over to 3 o'clock now, and you can see all of the champions are up the top there, and we got Augie in the thick of it there. Look at that, he has 4 champions, and they're all way down to low health. AP Summon as well, Augie and AP Summon, fantastic playing there. Unfortunately, Augie got taken out at the last minute, but that is some great gameplay there. They basically took on 4 bots and were able to actually take them down almost and strip their health right back. That is some great playing there. Xspinner98, you're winning because we have faith in you. Thank you very much. Keep that faith coming. And yes, MG Swift Illusion, definitely one of our better starts yet. Let's go around the map and have a look at what's going on. You can see that there's a couple in contention. Reggie and AP are taking 12 o'clock up the top here. I am being taken to by Shyvana here, and she needs to be taken down. She's oh, and they've ganked me. They've actually kited me into 3 champions here. I'm not going to be able to survive that. There was no way I was going to make it through there, but never mind. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves some more items here with my monies. And no, not quite enough money for that one, although I do have enough money for that. And that will do for now. Let's pan around, see who's in the middle there. AP Summon, you can see, there we go. Those 2 shields, or those buffs, have now spawned in the middle. And AP Summon is definitely doing the right thing by taking advantage of that. Epic God of Chaos coming across. You can see over here, folks, we've got a battle royale going on here with Regina Lacerta right in the middle of it. Oh, and there was no way of getting out of that. AP Summon is on the run.
I was trying to get revenge on Shyvana bot for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And not quite there because, of course, you were being, well, I mean, you were way outnumbered there. That was an epic battle going on.
Yeah, it was.
You can see we've got Epic God of Chaos here. We're going to help him with this capture point, and we've got Shyvana here. Let's see if we can spin to win on here. We've got 2 enemy champions coming in, and they are going to be seeking revenge. Let's see if we can do a finishing move on her, and that was successful. We've got Jin Xiao. We've leveled up our abilities there, and let's see if we can do another finisher. And come on, there we go, taking them down. So that's 2 champions down right away, and we captured the point here. The score is 424 to 230. You can see we are doing very, very, very well. There we go, and again, with my thanks to the fantastic players who we've got in this match, without whom, of course, we wouldn't be doing nearly as well. You can see 12 o'clock is up there. AP Summon and Tristana Bot are going to battle it out there. I'm going to see if I can go up to, who's up there? Epic God of Chaos, help them out with this capture. And oh, look at that, I was going to say we may actually be able to capture the entire map, but we've got the resistance coming in now, folks. They are not happy about this, and they're going to be doing everything they can, because right now every single capture point counts. Once you get down to this sort of level, you know, 1 capture point can be, even for maybe 10 seconds, and yes, I know I died there, but I was just trying to keep them busy off that capture point. Every single second counts, doesn't it, Reggie, when you're down to 1, because, you know, at the end of the day, it can be that actually wins you the match. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
Absolutely. I mean, if you can keep at least 3 of the Nexus, you're doing well. If you can keep above 3, you're doing fantastic.
That's right. And of course it is that's why it's 5-3 to 2 always wins. Now you can see here, folks, we're doing very well so far. The score, in case you can't read it there, is 415 to 157 now, and you can see our scores. God, oh my lord, I'm actually at the top of the scoring chart. Clearly there's something wrong with the game. Now we've got another big battle going on over there.
There is.
In fact, you know what, I don't know whether to capture this point or to go help out with the battle. I think what we'll do is we'll capture the turret, but let's go watch what's going on there. What happened, Reggie? Where are you? There's Tristana. Did you die?
Oh, I nearly had Malphite. He was in the palm of my hand, but yep, unfortunately Tristana came behind me and was all over Red Rover.
Oh dear. Alright, you can see we're now formed up in a big group together, and of course what that does normally is expose ourselves a little bit in terms of the other capture points, but in this case we can basically spawn camp them here where they leave their gate, and they're not going to have a chance to go and capture.
Well, it looks like they're actually all coming over to number 9, so
we've let them leak through.
Ask if, yeah.
Now that's a very good point.
We have.
Yeah, so folks, you can see here where I'm wriggling my mouse is, well, right here where we are is the capture point, and if we can actually camp them here, then, you know, they don't manage to be able to get away. Oh, and look at that, they've gone down to, we've got Fiddlesticks and Tristana taking through 7. This is what we mean by the game turning around, folks. You can can see here, it is now swinging out of our favour. We're still just in the lead, but this is why we love this game, because it can change so very quickly. And you can see we let them leak through. They probably crossed through the centre, and that allowed them to get over to the other side. Now, by the way, I'm going to ping down there. Someone needs to go and save 7 o'clock, because that is in danger of being captured.
I just noticed that, and I'm heading down there as well.
Yep, you can see Reggie and Mumu are both going down, as is Epic God of Chaos. Thanks, guys. And here we go, we've got Tristana, another epic battle here. Let's see if we can actually take her down. We slowed her there. Let's do a spin to win on her. And I've got myself a heal, which will give us a little bit of advantage here. One-on-one, she's making a run for it like the little girl that she is. Come here. Don't run away. Look how fast she can run. She's finally decided to come back and have a swipe at me, and Organ, there we go. It is all over Rover. Now I'm going to see if I can go intercept these guys. They're heading up, Reggie, to 12 o'clock. There's 3 of them up there. Oh, no, there's, you know what, it's not going to be quick enough for them. The score is 396 to 36, I think, without doubt. And by the way, you can see down there, thank you for capturing 7 o'clock again. And here's Fiddlesticks. This is my chance to give it to Fiddlesticks to try and take him out. I've got no heals left, and he took me down. No! That was sad. That was very sad. Now, by the way, folks, you can see the score is 387 to 21, and you would think that we have won, but you can see their countdown is slowing because they are actually about to take an advantage, and they could actually landlock this and lock their countdown.
They're not going to take an advantage. While they're taking 3 and 9, I've just taken back 12 from them, so
you know
we'll
what?
still have the advantage.
That probably actually saved the match there, Reggie, because we could have actually paused their countdown and they could have actually come back there, which would have been really bad. But I think now it's going to be all over Rover. Let's see if we can shut these guys down. They're going to kill me. It is 3-1, and that is it, folks. That is an outstanding and resounding win for our first match of the evening. Well done, guys. That was very, very, very well played. That was a definitive win, wasn't it, Reggie? That was really well played. That was. There was, yeah. You called it early, and I might have said you shouldn't have, but they didn't get that many points taken off us in the end. No, that's right, absolutely. And by the way, folks, yes, you're going to get a bit of weirdness. There we go. We'll go through the recap of the scores in just 1 second. Just turning to the chat room very quickly. Ninja Star, yes, go, thank you. You helped us there. And Solar Cluster, I do remember you from the Age of Conan live stream. Indeed, a big hello to you. And that's right, there was an incredible start to the night, says Swift Illusion. And congrats from a legendary Chosen One. Thank you very much. So there we go, folks. You can see it was pretty much a resounding win there. And I can't believe this, Reggie, but I am actually at the top of the score chart. How does that happen? I can't believe it either. I know. I can't believe it. Never mind. But see, I can't believe that I'm at the bottom, so... Well, clearly there's something wrong with the scoring system. I think that's what it is. Yes. My goal is, it's not to win or lose, it's just to beat you. Yeah, exactly right. Well, you know what? It's the same every week, so we don't mind. But there we go, folks. If you can see that on the stream, there are the stats. And if you're watching this after the show, i.e. if it's playing back on YouTube, you can pause the video there and have a good look at all of the raw data there. But let's go have a quick look at the graph, because we do like doing this. And of course, total score, there we go. Only just though, 1100, and the next one down there was Epic God of Chaos, and then we got Augie on his little sad Mumu. We've got AP Summon, and then the wonderful Regina Lacerta. But speaking of Reggie, let's go to the assists. And oh no, you know what? You were completely outplayed this week by Augie. Well done, mate. Great teamwork there, by the way. Lots and lots of assists. But in terms of points captured, yeah, there we go. We knew that, Reggie. You're right up there. In fact, we're both right up there. 8 and 7. Yeah. So how did you find Severe in this match, by the way? And what sort of game were you trying to play? Were you doing the behind-the-scenes support, or were you rushing into the front lines? I was trying to do support with a little bit of defensive, sort of, as their champions came up to an already captured point, trying to do a bit of defensive. But yeah, I just found I wasn't leveling up as fast as I assumed I would. Now that's a very good point, because if you do play support in this game type, which of course is great for the team, but you kind of run the risk of, like you say, Reggie, not leveling up your character. And it's one of those tricky situations. And by the way, it's why League of Legends is so well balanced and designed, because what do? Do Do you do that, provide that support, but perhaps gimp the team by not having a fully leveled character near the late game? Or do you provide that support so that everybody else can level up? It's a tough choice, but that's why we love it. But yes, thank you very much to Augie, by the way, and AP Summon and Epic God of Chaos. You guys did fantastic. Let's have a look at the champion kills here. And you can see, yes, Epic God of Chaos, clear winner on that front there. In fact, you and I were a bit miserable there, Reggie, 1 and 5. But of course, we'd like to say that that is because we were busy helping the team. Who do we think is going to have the most deaths? Oh, Reggie, you are not the most, and I am. It's a tie. 3 of us. And AP Summon just had the 1 death there. And by the way, I saw each of you guys, AP Summon, Augie, and also Epic God of Chaos, have some epic battles there. Can't wait to watch. You know what I love doing with these live streams, Reggie, is going back and watching them myself, because I always learn something, by the way, from all of our wonderful players that come along and join us, and thank you for that. Let's have a look at the PvP.net chat here. The Chilled Royal, hello to you. And who we got here? Augie. You're going to come and join us in Rift. Great stuff. We're very much looking forward to that. And that's going to be a very special show, I can tell you right now. And Kenji Akashia is saying that Ari was released, that's the Cat of Nine Tails, was released December last year. Yeah, you know what? As soon as we got in game, I did recognize them. There you go. Alright, so there we are. Overview, we are done. My thanks to everybody who joined us in that first match. 1-for-1 a win. That's Epic God of Chaos, Augie, and AP Summon. And that is that. So Reggie, what do you think you're going to do in terms of choosing up your champion next time? Are you going to go back to one of your old favourites, Ashe? Stick to one of your range classes? You're going to mix it up? Are there any of the new free-to-play ones that catch your eye this week?
Well, I'm thinking that I'm going to save Ashe for the last game.
Right. Okay. What, in case we go intermediate?
Well, just because she's fast becoming one of my favourites. So yeah. I may even try one of the free-to-play instead of one of the champions that I currently own. You know what, why don't you just throw caution to the wind, even maybe, you know, some kind of, maybe even a melee character or something you're totally unfamiliar with. I mean, I guess it's a good way of, you know, it's either going to tell you that you really don't like that character, or you might discover something that you actually might use in the future, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You never know until you try. That's right, that's the one. And speaking of trying, of course, that's what we're going to do straight away. Going to get straight into it once again. Let's invite the Twitch witch herself. Here we go. And we're looking for Reggie. There she goes. We'll invite you. And now, of course, we're going to pick from the balance of folk that weren't in that. So I'm going to go down this list. And, of course, Reggie makes a list and checks it twice every single week. Now, by the way, Solar Cluster is saying, Sambo, I plan on joining you very soon. You need to update your LOL and you'll be adding... Oh, you'll be adding us very shortly. Cool. Okay, there we go. Yep. Update it, and then you can hop along here and join us live on the live stream. And it's lots and lots of fun. We much rather play with you guys than random folk from PvP.net. How long does it take to download the game? Not very long, X-Spinner, because it's only a couple of gig. It's not that big, because there's only a few maps in the game. Psycho Monster is saying, Rift 100th Let's Play episode times. Now, wait a minute. Am I... This Psycho Monster is being very helpful. Is that Skyfo, or am I dreaming? No, that's Augie. Oh, is that Augie? Sorry, Psycho. I just get confused easily. Thank you for pasting that in. I very much appreciate that. The Rift 100th Let's Play episode times. Yeah, it's basically 12. In fact, it's exactly 12 hours from now is when that is. So it's a Friday night, 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. in the US. It's a bit ugly for the EU because it's 2 a.m., but it is a Friday night, so you don't have work the next morning, so you got no excuse not to come. All right, let's go down this list. Augie was playing, I think, already, weren't they, Reggie, today? Augie, yes. Epic God of Chaos has already been in. Henry the Bear, they haven't been in this evening, have they? No, they haven't. No, there we go. And of course, we love seeing you, Henry. I've observed you playing lots and lots of great strategies, so it's always a pleasure to have you along. Now, by the way, someone in the chat room, who's that? Ramblomaic, hello to you. Oh, Reggie. He's saying, he or she is saying that Fiddlesticks is free. Oh, interesting. All right, yes.
Maybe no. I don't want to play Fiddlesticks. I can't play Fiddlesticks. Okay, Epic God of Chaos.
I do actually own Fiddlesticks.
Do you? Oh God, it'd be weird to have Fiddlesticks on the same team. That would be weird. I don't know how hard he is to play. I'd imagine he's quite difficult. Anyway, Kenji Akashiya. I don't think they've been in a match yet, have they?
No, they haven't.
Epic God of Chaos have. Lox G Sizebot. I don't think they have. MG Swift Delusion. Don't think so.
No.
Paul Monster, hello to you. I think you're a new player to our League of Legends live streams. Hello to you. You definitely weren't in before. Ratchet Kills, don't think so.
No, pop them on.
And The Chilled Royal.
Put them in as well.
Oops, someone else just dropped in there. Sawi32, I don't think you've been in. And Zeneltos.
Pop them on as well.
There we go, a nice pool to choose from. Let's get right into it, folks. There we go, inviting the players, and let's see who gets in for this round. And don't worry, whoever misses out this time will no doubt get into the last round. Best of 3. There we go, Henry the Bear, welcome to you, my friend, at level 30. We've got Lox G Sizebot, and we've got Kenji Akashiya. Welcome to the game, guys. There we go, welcome. Hello, hello, and let's see what these guys are saying. Hello, Sawi032, good to see you, and Epic God of Chaos. Any questions about champions? Epic God of Chaos has the answers if Reggie wants help or something. There you go, Reggie, you got your own personal help assistant there. Aren't you lucky?
It's always nice.
Always nice. There we go, folks. We're going to crank up this game straight away. Let's get right into it. Let's not delay this match, and there we go, play now, and there we go. Blizzcrank is free, we've got Rumble free, Sona free, Teemo free, Fiora and Graves and Malphite. We've got Annie. Gosh, there's a lot of free ones there. I, of course, am going to choose my Garen
fields of justice,
because that's what I liked. It's the only one I'm any good at. And here's Reggie, Kenji and Sizebot all picking, and Reggie has gone with Fiora. Look at this, and she's got a couple of different skins. Very cool concept art, as you said. Now, this is a melee character, so this is definitely looks like a dual one-hander, obviously getting right up the front there. So you've really mixed it up, Reggie. Well done.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it a try.
Why not? Good on you for stepping outside of your comfort zone, by the way. And who's this? Sizebot has got Olaf. Oh, I remember Olaf. And oh, look, just like you, they're a melee character as well. So it's good to have a couple of melee characters in this particular round. We've got Kenji Akashiya, who's gone for Jax, which of course is also a melee. So this is a very melee focused. I'm melee as well. And the only one who is still picking is Henry the Bear. Let's go check some of our messages. Reggie, be careful, says Epic God of Chaos. And Sawi is saying, oh, no problem. Alright, so Henry the Bear looks like he's taking a look at Sona, which is one of the only ranged characters that will be in this particular match. And yes, he's gone with Sona there. So it looks like we're about to begin. And again, folks, do not panic. The screen will go black. That is perfectly normal. Just wait for that to happen. And prepare ourselves. The battle is about to begin. There we go. Black screen is coming our way. And we'll just add that back into the match. And yes, you're going to get some weirdness. What are we after? Let's see. We don't want that. Remove. Add screen region. We want that. Why is it not? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what we're after.
No, is technology having a bit of a hard time with you?
It is. Me and technology. Seriously, folks. Seriously. If something's going to go
Does
wrong...
your toaster laugh at you as well?
Oh, you're horrible. You're horrible. Legendary Chaos... Legendary Chosen One is not being horrible to me. He's saying round 2 is ours. We can make it. There we go. Dual one-hand... Yes, what I mean is dual-wielding one-handers. Sorry, that's what I meant. So, yeah... You can pick me up on that. Alright, who we got here? Kenji Akashiya has got Temple Jack, so a skin there. We've got Reggie with Fiora. We've got Henry the Bear playing Sona. We've got Lox G Sizebot playing Brolaf. Myself playing Garen. And of course we've got Mel Zahar. We've got Ramus. Haven't seen Ramus for a long time. Shyvana, Jin Xiao, and Tristana. And you know what? The greatest thing about all this is that we do not have Fiddlesticks.
No Fiddlesticks.
Ooh. Although Jin Xiao, Reggie, Jin Xiao doesn't terribly thrill me either. You know what? If anyone's going to kill me, it's either Fiddlesticks or Jin Xiao, or what's the one that begins with S that normally we had a lot of him last week. I can't remember his name. Can't remember.
Oh,
I don't remember. By the way, Epic God of Chaos is saying, Reggie, your champion is very squishy, but it has an area effect ultimate that also makes her invulnerable. So that's very interesting to know. And hey there, Irexidius, a big hello to you. Oh, and it's our favourite Tiger Hawk Rosebud. A big hello to you.
Oh.
Regina Lacerta, have you been following Tiger Hawk's funny little comics and stuff this week?
I have. Tiger Hawk Rosebud has been doing some awesome graphic art for us, helping to advertise the Guild Wars 100th episode.
Oh, you know
I especially like the one where I'm assuming it's me because it's wearing a witchy hat. Says, "No, don't make it rain. I'm made of sugar and spice, and I'll melt."
It's classic. It is classic. By the way, if you want to see them, I always retweet her work on my Twitter stream. And go and have a look because we love it. Absolutely. You crack me up, by the way, Tiger Hawk Rosebud.
CBC has put into the chat room Swain. That's the character you're thinking of.
That's the one. Thank you. Now, Epic God of War is saying, I'm sure you can see it there, Reggie, avoid Ramus. That's probably to both of us, I'd imagine. Not sure if you guys want to win this round and have to battle intermediate next, or lose this and try and catch up in the last match, says Swift Solution. That's right. I'm almost deliberately want to throw this match so we don't have to give it a go at intermediate, because that will be very, very interesting. I think it's going to be funny because we'll just get ruffle stomped, if you ask me. We nearly die in beginner. Can you imagine what it's going to be like? Oh dear. Well,
I've never played intermediate. I'm a little bit scared to even try.
I know. Your champion is damage-centric, Reggie, and Ramus has an ability that makes him reflect it back at you. Oh, nasty. Oh, that would be very nasty. All right, just remember that. If we see Ramus, R for Ramus equals R for run away. Run away like a little girl, and we'll definitely avoid him. He looks like he's a bit of a tough nut there in his picture. But, alright, so Sona, oh that's right, Sona is the musical one. That's interesting. But I don't remember the last time, I don't think I've ever seen Fiora being played before, Reggie, so thanks very much for choosing that, by the way, because I'm going to be keeping a bit of an eye on that and see what it's like. And of course, it'll be interesting to get your feedback on it as well. There we are, setting up our camera. And there we go, we've got Kenji Akashiya in their very oriental themed tune. We've got Reggie there looking like a female paladin kind of thing. Very cool army you've got on. We've got Henry the Bear with the Muse there with her harp, and of course Sizebot, look at that, with a couple of crazy looking, what's the skin on those axes? That must be some kind of thing from the shop, I'm not sure. Anyway, we need to do shopping. Reggie will have already spent hers thrice over, I'd imagine. Have you?
Indeed.
Of course you have. Bromesha says Kenji Akashiya. That's right. That's exactly right. Look at that. That's fantastic. Where did you get that skin from? By the way, if anyone knows, that's very cool. Very cool. Now, what do you... You've got all sorts of stuff going on. What was that sparkles around you then, Reggie?
Oh, I thought I'd just give one of the abilities a try.
Oh, very cool looking. You've actually buffed me. Him, oh no, I've got a hymn.
Oh, okay.
Hymn of Valor, and that's obviously coming from Henry the Bear. I've got Tenacity myself.
Oh no, I've got a Hymn of Valor.
Yeah, isn't it good? If you look over that tooltip, by the way, it actually tells you who's providing that actual buff. So you can see Source Henry the Bear, and it says Sona in brackets, which is very cool. Alright, so this is going to be very interesting, and you can see we're already... This is a slightly different strategy, by the way. Nobody's running on ahead. You can see Henry's off to do that now. But I think one of the big things that helped us in our last match, Reggie, was, I think it was Epic God of Chaos, did he? He ran ahead straight away and went to capture like 5 o'clock. And I'm not sure if that helped, but I don't know. I think it would, because we got that distinct advantage right from the get-go. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
So I don't know.
We're a bit slower on the advantage, but
yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Once we get it, we can hold it.
I think so. You can see Ramus and Sizebot are battling up the top there, doing well, already in the thick of action. We've got Minion versus Minion. They've taken the 12 o'clock, and there Look at that, Kenji Akashia taking on 2 of the enemy bot champions already, which is great. There he is hiding in the shadows. And we've got Henry and Kenji coming up here to take down the bot, and that is fantastic. Well done, guys. Whoops, I'm not capturing, and I thought I was. Let's pan around the map while we do this. Tristana's trying to take back 12 o'clock, and we've got Reggie down the bottom. Now, have you been in combat yet, Reggie?
Only with a couple of minions, but I'm about to head down to 7 o'clock, so it looks like that Nexus is under threat.
Right, okay. We'll leave you to that, and I've leveled up already. That's good stuff. Now, someone is saying, who's that? Why won't you kill me? Is saying Sona can deal tons of damage early game if you know how to play her. Very interesting. Alright, I'm going to actually avoid these minions and try and get up the top, because I think the strategy right away is to try and capture as excuse me, many of these points as we can. Oh, that's a legendary skin, is it, for Olaf? Thank you very much. I need to have a bit of a sip of tea. Ah, that's good. Are you drinking tea this evening, Reggie?
I am. I'm drinking one of your favourites, Sydney breakfast.
Oh, God, Sydney. No! No! Do you know what? I've mixed mine up today, and I'm actually drinking some Earl Grey. Loving me a bit of Earl Grey just for a bit of a change up. Very nice.
Oh, I've got Tristana. Oh, Tristana just took me out.
Oh, where were you? Oh, there you are. Oh, dear. There's your corpse.
Yes, I was trying to get 7 o'clock back.
Dear, oh dear. I've been trying to capture 3, but I need a heal. I'm completely low on health, unfortunately. Oh god, there's Tristana. No. Oh, that was stupid of me. Anyway, I needed to come back to the shop and do some purchasing anyhow, so we will do that right now. There we go. Can I buy anything from there? No. Can I buy anything here? No. 4:35. There we go, just in time. Alright, while we respawn, let's go and check out what's going on. We've got Reggie and Sizebot down here at 7 o'clock. And who's that? Henry the Bear is probably going to head out midfield. Oh, and he's just left. And we've got Shavana and Zin Shao, who are taking... Look at that. They are actually taking 5 o'clock. So we're going to try and head down there. And you can see there's a whole bunch of us making our way down there. Reggie and Sizebot both. And yeah, we definitely want to defend that. Up the top, though, we've got Ramus and Tristana, who are definitely trying to take back 12 o'clock. Now, by the way, folks, the score so far is 459 to 330, and that is currently in our favour. There we go. So we're not doing too badly so far. And there's one of those health. There we go. Collect a health pack. Pick ourselves up a couple of hit points. Now I'm going to try and take out 3 o'clock. See if we can maintain this advantage. You can see the enemy bots up the top here are awfully confused. They don't know which way to go. And Kenji Akashia could be in danger very shortly. We got Sizebot and Henry the Bear down the bottom. What happened to you, Reggie? I can't see you.
I'm actually in the middle. I've just taken out the Storm Shield. And I'm now going to go over to 9 o'clock because it looks like there's a bit of battle happening there that could put our Nexus in threat.
Oh dear. And speaking of threat, I've got to run away because I've got 1 slither of health. Yikes. Trying to capture the 3 o'clock here. Come on. What are you going to do? Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a suicide run. And no, damn it. Couldn't do it. Dear oh dear. Right, let's see if we can buy up some stuff while we're here. Not quite enough. Let's go check out what's going on around. Oh, look at that. Everybody has gone up to 12 o'clock. You guys are all in a pack. And you can see, by the way, those rings on the capture point, that is a quest there. That's what that means. You can see it's actually got a shield on the minimap as well. Oh, and 12 o'clock. They're coming back to steal 12 o'clock, guys. By the way, just in case you need to know, we've got Reggie coming down. You're obviously heading for 5 o'clock, are you? I think I'm going to come and meet you.
I am. It looks quite undefended, so
yep.
I'm going to take advantage of that.
Alright, you can see myself and Kenji are coming across as well. Let's go see what's happening up the top here. We've got Sizebot and Henry the Bear, who are neck and neck in a battle of the enemy champions there. And Sizebot looks like he's not going to last, although he's still going for it, running in there. And oh, here's the quest now as well, by the way. Now the score is 446 to 227. And yes, Swift Illusion, another strong start this time, although we don't want to speak too soon. We know how these games can turn around. Now, who's that drinking LNP? Legendary Chosen One. LNP is one of my most favourite drinks. Where did you get that from?
Oh, LNP is weird stuff.
No, it's awesome. It is awesome. Thank you, Kenji, for the buff, by the way. It is fantastic. It's my favourite drink. You can only get it in New Zealand. Well, it comes from New Zealand. Legendary Chosen One. Are you a New Zealander by chance? Or did you just happen to buy it from somewhere that sells Kiwi drinks? Hello, Malcazar. You're dead. You are absolutely dead. There we go. Let us know in the chat room.
Hello, I must be going.
Now, of course, you know about LNP, Reggie, because you've been to New Zealand, of course.
I have, yes. LNP is revolting.
No, it's not. It is refreshing and amazing. That's what it is. Of course, it's a bit of an acquired taste, I'd imagine, much like Marmite. Marmite, which is the New Zealand version of Vegemite. Now, what's down over here?
Give me good old Vegemite any day.
Yeah. Let's pick up some health there. There we go. Now you can see we've still got this advantage. We are still in a strong lead. 427 to 155. Not doing too badly at all. Let's see what's going on. We've got Kenji Akashia coming down the middle there. And who have we got over here? Sizebot and myself, who is just taking out a few minions. But I'm going to come down here to the Nexus because we want to capture this point here. Because I think that's going to be more important. We'll take out these minions, do some spinning to winning. And yes, look at that. We're getting pinged there. Shyvana is taking back. Oh, I got killed! I wasn't even watching. Dear, oh dear. That was bad play on my behalf. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, bad Sambo.
Bad Sambo. But I did get myself the force of nature. I'm a force of nature, baby. Of course, all of our WoW players will know what I'm talking about there. There we go. Kenji Akashia is heading back to 9 o'clock. We've got Henry the Bear and Reggie who have just taken back 7 o'clock. Thank you very much for that, by the way. And I think we need to... Reggie, if you're going up to 9 there, are you? Yes, you are.
I am,
I'm going to make my way around the bottom then. We've already captured this point. Let's see if we can head over to 9. I'd say we're going to have a bit of a clash going on over here very,
I'm actually going to go
shortly.
back to 7 o'clock because it looks like there's quite a few champions coming down to 7. They're going to try and take it out.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Be prepared for that. And Jin Xiao does not have a chance. There's Ramus. Let's see if we can take out Ramus. See if we can exhaust him. And I'm going to use my heal as well. Come on, Ramus.
I'm after Shyvana here. I'm going to take out Shyvana. Come on.
Oh, that's not fair.
Him.
I got 3 of them ganged up on me. Well done, by the way. We just saw the end of that. Good game there, Reggie. Well done. Now, how much money do I need? More than I've got, unfortunately. Let's see if we can grab... What's that one there? 180... Oh, yeah, we'll take that. We likes the health. And that is it for us. All right, I'm going to go up to 12, by the way. Let's pan around the map, and it looks like lots of us died. You can see Henry the Bear and Sizebot coming out of the starting blocks there. Myself going up the top. But folks, this... Oh, got it from IGA and Coles Supermarket, and you're a Kiwi in Australia. Hey, welcome to the club. I'm a Kiwi in Australia as well. Chosen. Yeah, that's very cool. Sambo, you should get the thumbnail. It's on the left side if you search below the armor tab. Yes, definitely. Although the game is... Oh, actually, I was going to say it's all over, but it's not. They've landlocked at 42. Their counter is not going down anymore, and we really need to capture more points. Yeah,
we only had 2. We only had 2 of the next. We've got to keep 3.
Yeah, got to keep 3.
We've got them back.
Yeah, there we go. And you can see it's slowly ticking down now. And of course, if we capture more, that will come down a lot faster. But it's all going to be on right around here because these guys are going to defend this point with their very lives. And I'm going to try and kite these guys away. Come on, follow me, follow me, follow me. We are running away. And bring them over to you, Reggie. Hello, Reggie. That makes 2 of us. And Henry the Bear is there as well.
Ooh.
Silence there. And you can see it is down to 1, and it looks like we're going to take this one away. And there we go. Well done, guys. That is GG for us. 2 out of 3. So no matter what happens, of course, folks, that means that the night is ours. The night is ours. What, of course, is really going to count now is whether we can make it a 3 for 3, and this is going to be on the intermediate difficulty, so let's prepare ourselves for that. We're going to get very nervous there. Psycho Monster is saying, great tip is never ever focus the tank, so never go for the tank, which is Rammus in this game. Yeah, that's probably some good advice right there. There we go. Let's continue on to the rundown, the score screen, and let's see if we can check out what is going on here with the scores in this one. And you can see we've got Sizebot up the top there. Well done, mate. We've got Akashia coming in second, Henry the Bear as expected, Reggie next, and myself last. So let's go over to the grid here and check out some of these stats in detail. You guys can actually pause the video once again and have a good look at those numbers if you wish. Yes, it was a great game, Spinner. Thank you very much. And Legendary, thank you. 2 for 3. Let's go for 3 for 3. Absolutely. Swift Illusion says, congratulations. This is shaping up to be the greatest lot of matches ever. And yes, I hope it doesn't crash and burn in the third match as well. Oh, and there's AJM, KJM joining us in chat. Hello, what's up to you? And there we go. Good game. Good game. Alright, so let's go to the graph, Reggie, and check out what's going on here. Of course, total score, you and I are pretty much at the bottom there, unfortunately, as always. But let's go to...
But I beat you.
Yes, you did beat me. But look at this, in terms of, well done, Reggie. Again, I've got to say, in terms of the amount of points captured, you were neck and neck with Kenji Akashia there. You did a lot of work, obviously, capturing. That's a lot, 10 to be captured in one match. I'm dying to ask, what was your character like, and did it lend itself to capturing points, or, how did you find it?
It was interesting because my natural gameplay is to try and capture the points, of course. That's what I, naturally want to lean towards. But
of course,
when I actually got into the fighting, she was very good at the battling as well.
Right, you mean so she did a lot of damage?
Eventually, yes.
Right. What about her abilities, though? What type of abilities were they? Like, are they sort of, beneficial buffs and stuff, or were they damage-dealing type abilities?
A bit of both. There was some good damage dealing.
Right.
But it was a case of I had to level those up before they actually got good.
Yeah, right. Of course, anything that's good, you have to work hard for. Let's have a look at the, where are we, champion kills here. And when you look at this, folks, by the way, congratulations, Sizebot there. Absolutely ruffle stomping us there with that score of 19 champion kills there. Unbelievable. You absolutely killed it, mate. Coming in second was Kenji Akashia, and then Henry the Bear with 6 and 3 respectively. Well done. Deaths, of course, will no doubt be... Oh, no, it's not me. I'm actually first equal with Henry the Bear. Well done. Assists, though. Let's have a look at this. And Henry the Bear, as always, we know he's a great team player. Look at that. Absolutely taking it out there with 9 assists. Well done, mate. Thank you very much for your support there. The largest multi-kill was easily, who was that? Lox G Sizebot. Well done there. And the biggest amount of damage dealt, I'd imagine, yes, is the same indeed. In terms of heals, oh, he's the same. No, wait a minute. It's still got the damage. Who's biggest heals? Henry the Bear. Thank you very much. We like that. Let's see. We never look at this stat here, by the way, and that is gold earned. Who earned the most gold? Oh, look at that. It was actually Kenji Akashia, but gee, Reggie, you're right up there. 6,779 gold. You do love your gold, don't you? You really love it.
I did try.
You did try. So there we go, folks. Overall, as we said, the total score there, neck and neck, were Sizebot and Kenji Akashia. Good game, and again, my thanks to Sizebot, Kenji Akashia, and Henry the Bear. That was brilliantly done. That makes it 2 for 2. Woo! Well done, us. So the expectation is right up there, and of course, this is going to be very difficult because we're going to live up to our promise of doing it on the next difficulty up, which is intermediate. So it's going to be a heck of a laugh. Rambler Mayak is saying, I'd just like to say that I hate you, Reggie, for introducing us all to Regina Spector a few weeks ago, and I haven't stopped listening since then. Well, there you go. How's that? That was the music that we played on our break. So how long have you been following Regina Spector for?
Oh, I've been a fan for, I don't know, a while.
Like we're talking
I don't
years?
know how long.
Years or months?
Not years. I have no concept of time. Yeah, at least 6 months to a year,
Right.
I'd say.
Well, there you go. You've got more fans. Well done. Now, by the way, let's just check our chat. And speaking of the break, we're going to have one in just a second. Kenji is saying your character is a tanky fighter, but it does a lot of damage. Yeah, very nicely played there. AJ and KJM has just realised that it's Friday. Thank you, Rebecca Black. Welcome to Friday. And, Sawi is going to join us in Guild Wars episode. Well done. And who's that? That is Pycart. Hello to you, an epic god of chaos. And yes, thank you. We do appreciate your help. All right, so as always, folks, what we do now is we're going to take a very quick break just so we can go and refresh, and you can go for a wee, get a drink, and all the rest of it. Of course, we'll be back very shortly with what'll be our third of 3. Yes, Tigerhawk Rosebug, you did hear 2 for 2 so far, and what I mean is we've played 2 and won 2. But what we're going to play in the break this week is something that I've got lined up here. This is going to take about 1:45, so that's how long you've got if you want to go take a break, by the way. And this is a trailer for a new game that I've got. And yes, the screen is black at the moment. Don't worry about that. And yes, you can see we're getting it from IGN. Big hello to IGN. Hello. And it's the only place I could find this trailer. Bought myself a brand new game on my 3DS. In fact, I bought a couple of new games. One of them is Pokemon Conquest, which, by the way, if you are a Final Fantasy Tactics fan, you need to get this game. It's a combination of Pokemon and Final Fantasy Tactics. It's absolutely amazing. And maybe at the end of this stream, if we've got time, I'll play the trailer to that. But what this is the new Square Enix game for the 3DS called Heroes of Ruin, and it came out of nowhere. I'd never heard it before. I got a mailer saying, hey, check this game out. There's a demo. If you have a 3DS, go to the eStore, the Nintendo eStore on the 3DS itself. You can download this demo. It's called Heroes of Ruin. It is by Square Enix. All I can say is, and Redcase191, you can't see the stream because it's deliberately black at the moment, like I said. This game came out of nowhere. It's basically Diablo 3 on your DS. That's all I'll say. And this trailer doesn't do it justice, but it is an action RPG dungeon crawler with a very in-depth character system, very cool skill, basically skill matrix, skill tree, very addictive loot, just like Diablo 3, and a really well-designed multiplayer, 4-player drop-in, drop-out co-op mode. I cannot sing the praises of this game enough. It came out here yesterday in Australia. I bought it on the spot, and it is fantastic. And by the way, the 3D effects in this game, which of course you will not see in this trailer, are very subtle and very good. Please go out and buy this game if you own a 3DS and you like your Diablo-esque stuff. It is just fantastic. So there you go. And yes, that's right, Intosia, Pokemon, you saw that on Instagram. That is definitely the game. And MG Swift Illusion is saying Pokemon Conquest is amazing. It is great. It is definitely Final Fantasy Tactics with Pokemon. But in the meantime, folks, we'll take a break and enjoy this, the Heroes of a Ruin for the 3DS launch trailer, and we will be right back.
Get ready for battle, mercenary. This land is cursed by darkness, and you will need all the help you can get. Do you have what it takes?
Yes, there we are, folks. It is definitely awesome. And like I say, the trailer does not do it any justice whatsoever. It looks a lot better when you're actually playing it on the 3DS. But yeah, seriously, if you own a 3DS, excuse me, go out and buy that right now. Now, what I'll do, by the way, is I will play you the Pokemon, what is it, Pokemon Conquest one right now as well, because, yeah, we may not get time at the end. So I'm just going to do a search, so forgive me. There we go. Let's see if we can find the trailer. There it is. So you can have a double extra long break. And what am I after? The opening intro? No, gameplay trailer. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, I think I don't know what this is. I haven't vetted it, but hopefully it is okay. Have a look at this. And again, Final Fantasy Tactics basically mixed with, what's that, an announcement? Intro, we'll try the gameplay one. It's basically Final Fantasy Tactics mixed with Pokemon. You can't go wrong. Oh, we got an ad playing. Well, there we go. Here you go. This is your treat. You get to see what ads are like in Australia.
It's one of the few.
Reggie, have you seen the ad for Lynx, by the way? That's on YouTube at the moment.
Ad for Lynx? No, I haven't.
Oh,
no,
I wish
haven't.
that had come up. It's very funny. Anyway, here we go, folks. The Pokemon Conquest.
Hey guys, what is up? It's Ace from TGN, and what you're seeing on the screen right now is actually the gameplay trailer for Pokemon Conquest. Now, Pokemon Conquest is launching here in the United States for the Nintendo DS on June 18, 2012. The game is, like I said, for the DS, not the 3DS, though obviously you can play it in 2D on the 3DS. The game will be a English translated version of the game Pokemon Plus Nubu Manga's Ambitions, and it is a kind of like a turn-based strategy Pokemon game. Like I said on the screen, you can see some gameplay. It's kind of new, like no Pokemon game has really ever been before, and I'll just let the trailer finish out. So that was the gameplay trailer for Pokemon Conquest. You might know me, I'm Ace from TGN, Technology Manager, and I also run a gaming channel on my own, CyberAce Gaming. I did make a video about the Black and White 2 trailer before under the name PokeWire. However, I have moved to CyberAce Gaming. Yeah, so check out that channel for more Pokemon.
Thank you, TGN. Nice to hear from you guys. So there you go, folks. Yeah, not that you can tell much from the trailer, but yeah, two very good games. It's been a great game week for the Nintendo portable gaming systems. Indeed, there we are. All right, Reggie, are you fed and watered?
You make me sound like a horse.
Or a plant. You could be a plant, I could be the zombie. What do you reckon?
Oh no!
Oh,
Actually,
no.
yeah, because in my game the plants always win.
Ah, I see. Fine. Whatever. You know what? I love that game too. I've even got that on the DS. Let's leap straight into this. Now, here we go, folks. You know what we're doing this time. We're going to invite our own teammate Reggie, but before we do that, we are going to go on to immediate. Oh man, I think we may end up regretting this, and this could basically thwart our winning streak for the evening, but you know, why not, right? Might as well give ourselves a challenge. Let's see what happens. Let's invite Reggie, the Twitch Witch herself. There we go. Alright, now I need your magical list, if you're ready to rock and roll, Reggie.
I am indeed.
Here we go, and by the way, MG Swift Illusion is saying, I love the mechanics in that game, it felt so right with the Pokemon. Yes, absolutely, it is fantastic. And why won't you kill me? I'm buying a DS now. Do you know what, they are so cheap now, whether you buy second hand or new, whether you buy a DSi or a DS Lite. By the way, if you are going to get second hand, get a DS Lite rather than an I, because they play the Game Boy Advance cartridges as well. But you can get a 3DS over here in Australia for $200. It's ridiculous with games. So, and by the way, Reggie, I know that you're a bit of a Nintendo fan as well. Do you know today they actually announced a revamped large version of the 3DS today called the LL or something, and it's like about 90% bigger than the current 3DS. Typical, isn't it? I buy something, and what happens? They drop the price twice and then bring out a better model.
And they bring it out better.
Exactly.
Yep.
You love that. You love that, I betcha.
Yeah. I do a bit, yeah.
Just a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at this list and let's get our people into the pool before we run out of time for our stream. And we've got, starting at the top, AJM, KJM, Reggie.
Put them on.
Put them in. We got Augie.
Sorry.
No. Epic God of Chaos, I know that they've already been in. Henry the Bear's already been in. Kenji has been in. Sizebot has been in, I think. Swift Illusion.
Swift Illusion. No, put them in, yep.
Fellow Melburnian Paul Monster.
Pop Paul in.
Pop Paul in. Picarch or Picarch.
Add them.
All right. Ratchet Kills.
Ooh, add them as well.
Ooh, we've got a big pool today. Sawi032.
We'll put them in as well.
In we go. Spectorum.
Add them.
Gosh, it's a big pool. And last but not least, Zeneltos with an X.
They can go in as well.
There we go. All right, so we've got a big pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So good luck to all of you guys. AJM, KJM, MG Swift Illusion, Paul Monster, Picarch, Ratchet Kills. Who's that? Sawi032, Spectorum, and finally Zenaltus. 3 of you will be playing with us in Intermediate for our third and final round in our Friday Night Fights, our dynamic duo League of Legends live stream. Good luck to you all as we push the button on it. There we go. And let's see who drops into the game to join myself, Sambo, and the wonderful Regina Lacerta. AJM, KJM, a big hello to you. We've got MG, Swift Illusion, our fellow Melbourneite, and Paul Monster. Well done, guys, and apologies to all of you who didn't make it in this week. Of course, there's always next week. There you go. Now, by the way, Reggie, what I thought we might do, I don't know how much work it is for you, but I thought we might carry on the lists over week by week so that everybody gets a chance to play. What do you reckon?
I've actually got the list back to the 11th of May.
Oh, she's so organised. She's so organised, and hello to you with a bucket. So there you go. Maybe what we'll do next week is we'll start with people who weren't in this week, and that makes it nice and fair so that we can cycle everybody around. There we go. Hi all. There we are. Do you think we're ready to rock and roll, Reggie?
I'll just click the save button here, and there we go, Sambo. You have access to the list too now.
Oh, and
Isn't
of course,
the
Reggie
internet
and
a
I.
wonderful thing?
Oh yes, look at that. It's updated. It's, by the way, Reggie and I use Dropbox, and I use Dropbox a lot with all of my endeavours. It is just brilliant. Absolutely love it. Can't recommend Dropbox enough, Reggie? It's just the best thing ever. And of course, it's all synced up with our iPhones. It's so cool. Legendary Chosen One. Good luck, Sambo and Reggie. They say we can make it 3 out of 3. I hope so. Jay Pond is saying good luck to all. And there we go. Intermediate bots are so much harder, he's saying. Oh no! Oh God! I hope we haven't made a big mistake here.
Oh.
And Picarch is
Of
your
course you
solar
have.
cluster. Hello. I know I'm getting really worried now. Hey there, Spectorum, a big hello to you. And Kenji Akashia. By the way, we now have enough to buy a decent new mid-range price champion. Oh, do I? 3,380 influence points. Oh, cool, that's exciting. I like going shopping. Maybe I'll bring you along shopping with me, Reggie. There we go. 3 out of 3,
Yay!
we'll make it 4 out of 3. Starting the game, are you ready, Reggie, for a round in Intermediate?
Not at all. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's my feeling about this as well. Oh dear.
Hey, look, if I find it just gets too hard, I might feign, being kicked a lot in the ribs and have to run away.
Yeah, I reckon. I think so. Same here. Locking in our choice. Oh dear, we'll have every excuse come out in the book. There we go. MG Swift Illusion is also playing Jax, our melee fighter there. Welcome to you. Now, what's happening here? We've got Regina Lacerta. She's locked it in already. Oh, that's right. And she's gone with Ash. Reggie, how awesome is the character art? Even that first one, the non-skinned one there. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I know. I look at all the skins and I so want to get the Queen Ash.
Yeah.
Because I just love the robes on Queen Ash. But, even just the skins are awesome.
There we go. Malphite on melee, by the way. And AJM, KJM. Oh, too late. We'll have to wait till the loading screen. And yes, folks, you're going to get a black screen again in a minute. Do not panic. But yeah, do you know what I reckon, by the way? I reckon that the skins can be like great background wallpaper and stuff like that, don't you reckon? Like they're so pleasant to look at.
They can, yeah. I hadn't even thought about that, but yeah, they would be.
Yeah, really, really nice. Right, just trying to jiggle around my screen, and there we go. All right, let's have a recap here. Myself playing Garen. We've got.
And I have to say a quick hello to Screaming Donkey in the chat room.
Oh, really? Hang on, where? I haven't seen a Screaming Donkey. Where's a Screaming Donkey?
He's saying, Sambo, you can't get white headphones in the LOL shop.
Oh, hush. Hush you, there he is. Hello, Tallahassee. Let's quickly, we'll have a word with him in a minute. We've got Paul Monster on Malphite. We've got AJM, KJM on Riven. We've got MG Swift Illusion, fellow Melbourneite on Jackson. We've got Regina Lacerta on Ash there. Down the bottom in the box, we've got Rise. We've got Ezreal. We never see Ezreal. This will be interesting. Malphite.
No.
We've got Udur. We never see them as well. And Warwick. Boy, they've really mixed it up with the bots tonight. This is going to be very interesting. I do remember Rise.
The name Warwick, I just think of, for anyone in Australia who knows, Warwick Kappa, and this guy doesn't really sort of look as, like it just kind of takes the threatening look of this character down by thinking Warwick Kappa.
Oh yeah, Warwick Kappa is a knob, by the way. Look, if you're from America, look it up on Wikipedia, and he's not one of our proudest exports, unfortunately. But Ezreal, I don't remember at all what their abilities are. So that'll be interesting to check out. Let's go straight to the shop, see if we can beat the shopping queen herself at her own game, although I highly, highly doubt it. There we go, I've finished my shopping. Are you done?
Oh, no, you beat me.
Oh my lord, that's the first time ever, and I've actually beaten the shopping queen herself.
Well, I actually find that Ash takes, there are 3 main things that I like to buy to start off with. The others, I can normally get my shopping done in 2 clicks.
Oh, really? Really? But with Ash, it's a little bit different. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you a little bit. There's Paul Monster. There is MG Swift Illusion. There is AJM, KJM, and there's Regina Lacerta shooting off her arrows already. And, of course, look at that. She's moving out of the camera, so we can't look down her top. Very strategically placed there, Reggie. Well done. You knew what we were doing.
I know your style, sir.
Exactly right. You know straight away. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, of course, once again, seeing as we've got Tallahassee in the chat room there, do not forget, folks, tomorrow is our Rift filming our 100th, and we're very much looking forward to that. And, of course, also, the weekends are so busy. Also, if you play Star Wars The Old Republic with us, then we have our filming session on Saturdays for that as well, if you're a member of the guild over there that we've recently created. Alright, so we're off to a good start.
You've just created a new guild in Star Wars.
What's that? Sorry, Reggie?
You have just started the new guild in Star Wars. How is your sign-up rate going? How's your guild membership going?
Yeah, look, I haven't checked it for a day or 2, but last check we had about 30 odd already, which is great. So good to see.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's
good
awesome.
to see people getting straight into that, which is nice. Because of course things have been very, very slow on good old Star Wars: The Old Republic, but hopefully, with these server merges and stuff, things are starting to get a lot more populated and a lot more fun, so we're definitely looking forward to it. There we are, a good start here, by the way, and you can see that AJM KJM is taking out he's taking on Malphite, Ezreal and Uda all at the same time, and yeah, very wisely there, making a run for it. I would have done exactly the same thing, and it looks like we lost Warwick. I can see the corpse of a werewolf lying on the ground there, no good. Where's Reggie? Where is she? Where are you?
I'm heading back to the base to heal up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That's something I never do enough of. Oh, here's Warwick. Welcome back, Warwick. You know what? Thinking of him as Warwick Kappa makes me even want to kill him even more. Seriously. Thank you for that, Psycho Monster, by the way. We appreciate you putting the times in the chat room there. Greatly appreciated. Let's see if we can take down this enemy champion, and there he is. Alright, so you can see the bots. The bots are being very smart, aren't they, this time? They're basically flying around And I'm just going to get myself set up. There we go. Let's go take a look around, and you can see we've got this big battle. AJM, KJM down the bottom there with Malphite and Uda having a very hard time of it, but managing to stay his ground. Well done. You can see Paul Monster.
He's actually doing a very strategic thing of running back and forward from the base. So that means sort of trying to draw them to the base where they could get attacked, but also running back to the base where he's going to heal faster. So
Which is
that's
a great
very,
move.
Very good strategic, yeah.
Yeah, well done. Well done. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to follow up this 3 o'clock capture point here, because we can't afford at this early stage in the game for these guys to get an advantage in terms... Oh, and I got killed there. That's all right. I want to go back and do some shopping, which we will do right now. Here we go. We'll definitely buy that and have to wait a little bit more, but I'm going to line up my Force of Nature for later. There we go. Let's go and have a look. Warwickbot is going wild. We've got AJM and KJM and Reggie, who are taking back 9 o'clock. Thank you for that. But look what's happening over at 12 o'clock and at 3 and 5. They have really taken this back. And by the way, we did have an advantage, but the scores now, folks, the score is 451 to 426, but it's in their favour because our score is coming down very, very quickly, unfortunately. This could be a very tough match. And by the way, let's not forget, folks, Reggie, we are in intermediate mode here. We are no longer in Texas, Dorothy.
Yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore.
No, not in Kansas at all. Alright, let's see if we can take down Warwickbot. I owe him some retribution, and there he goes. He dropped like a fly. Ezrealbot, let's see if we can take him down. Again, no idea what his abilities are, but he's not going to last very long. I'm chasing him here, and I've got my speed buff. Oh, and he teleported away! You horrible, horrible thing. Look at that. I am not going to let you live, Ezrealbot. There we go, taking him down. Well done, us. And by the way, he basically kited me over to... Oh, these guys... Oh, it's the Nexus. He kited me over to his own one there, and of course that's what killed me there was the Nexus, because they are a defense point. They also shoot. Now you can see down the bottom here at 7 o'clock we've got Swift Illusion and KJM trying to take on 3 enemy champions, and yeah, I think that was just a little bit too much. Let's see if we can do some shopping while we're here. I'm going to go back to this one, and no, still can't buy that. Can we buy that one? No. I'm kind of locked here in terms of what I can buy, Reggie. It's not too good. There we go, we'll take that one. Let's go and see what's going on. We've got Reggie. Hello, I'm going to come down and see you. Oh, you're heading into base?
I was just getting attacked a little bit, so I'm going to head back into base and see if I can buy up and be better equipped.
Well done. We're going to try and capture... Oh dear. Oh dear. Look at what is happening here. They have suddenly taken the advantage, folks, and once again, this is why we do actually like... Oh, we got ourselves a quest there. Why we do like this game, but, oh dear, they have got a distinct advantage now, and you can see now we are on the decline. It is 367 to 406, and unfortunately, the points are counting down way in their favour, and I need to carry on here because, oh dear, that is not good. I need to speed buff. Run, run, run. This is very interesting because the bots seem to be going about things a lot smarter, Reggie. Not only are they harder to kill,
they are,
but yeah, they really seem to be making some smart moves. Although you can see we've swung it around again. Let's go over here and take a look at AJM, KJM and Reggie. Well done, by the way, guys. That was very well done. Oh, and I've got RiseBot on my back, and I'm not going to make it out of this one, unfortunately. So we'll just try and do as much damage as we can before we die. That's all right. Okay, so what do I want? I want that, and can I purchase this yet? Yes, I can. Lovely stuff. And I want to grab that one. No, I can't. Alright, so we're locked there in terms of the shop. You can see Reggie, look out! Reggie and AJM, KJM, you've got Rise and Malphite coming up behind you. Oh! Did you get taken out, one-shotted there? That was nasty.
Completely, yeah. That was a...
That was
just
a
happened
nasty
way too
one.
Quickly.
And AJM, KJM is trying to make a hasty retreat there. Let's pop down the bottom here. You can see we've got Swift Illusion trying to take on Warwickbot and Udyr. Can I get there in time? I'm trying to run there, guys. I'll do a bit of a speed boost and waste my ability there. Yes, that's right. A win for the streak. We definitely want the streak. There's no doubt about it. I'll heal myself up a little bit. And I want to chase down Warwickbot. Come on. He's gone into the shadows. I'm going to chase this guy down because I owe him. He's killed me. And I've got to do my speed boost. Oh, he ran away again like a little girl. That's alright. Okay, so you can see we've spread ourselves out nicely here. We've got Reggie and AJ and KGM up the top. They're taking on 3 bots. We've got Reggie down the bottom taking on 5 o'clock. I am taking on 3 o'clock here with Paul Monster. And you know what? We've just completely turned the game around in that short time, Reggie. That was very well done. It's almost as if we were working in tandem there. I think our ESP was working very well. What do you reckon?
I think that, yeah, someone was...
We were channeling each other
the
there.
fates were with us.
Now I'm going to hop down here and grab that health, of course, and we can see that was you, wasn't it? I can see the arrows coming up from Ash. We definitely need to go up and take 12 o'clock. This is a very tight match here, folks. Okay, this is going to be one of those matches that I think is going to be edge of our seat stuff, because currently it's 318 to 317, and yes, I'm going to die there, I think. Oh, ouch, it was the Nexus that got me there. Let's see if we can finally grab our final pieces here for the Force of Nature, and we can just need 1,000 and we'll be right there. Okay, so we got Swift Illusion and ReginaLacerta who are up the top here, doing very well.
Swift Illusion got taken.
Yes, but I can see that AJM, yeah, there we go, AJM, KGM, and you survived with one slither of health there, Reggie. That was very close.
I cannot believe that I actually am still alive right now.
Wow. Now, look at this neck and neck stuff, by the way, folks. It is 295 to 301. You guys know what this is like. Just like the other weeks where we've had these epic close finishes, I've got a funny feeling, ReginaLacerta, this is going to be one of those ones where it is neck and neck. And I really want to take
this
out
is nail biting, because we're down to, we haven't got any nexuses left. There's one. Number 9 is being captured at the moment, but that's about it. That's all we hold.
Yep, and you know what? If we can't turn this around, right now is when it counts, folks. And I'm limping back home, by the way, to try and get some health. 253 to 299. We need to get to work right now. We need to break through, and we need to grab the 7, the 5, and the 3 without a doubt, or we are absolutely going to lose this match. Timing right now is critical. So we need someone to head over to there. And you can see Paul Monster and Reggie are coming out. Oh, and I'm being taken down by Risebot here. You nasty horrible thing.
I got your back.
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way. Thank you. Now, I just need a few more dollars and $70 more, and I can capture this buy this Force of Nature. I definitely need to grab this. Come on, there we go. We've got $1,000. Come on, 989. Quick. There we go. Got it. We got it. Well done, us. Alright, so let's have a look at what's going on. We've got, who's down the bottom there? We've got Reggie, who is going down to 5 o'clock with Paul Monster, and we can update one of our skills there, by the way. We've got AJ and KGM desperately trying to take back the 9 o'clock position there. And who is that?
I'm not going to do it.
No! Oh, there's a lot of enemy champions here, aren't there? Good lord.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do it either. I'm going to try and make a run for it. I don't think I'm going to make it. Try and run over the health. And see if I can just pause for a moment in the undergrowth there. Oh, dear. This is not looking good. Oh, and he got me in the undergrowth. How did he do that? How could he see me? I was hidden in the reeds there. Somebody needs to explain that
Lucky
to me.
shot?
I don't know. What on earth happened there? Alright, let's have a look around the map, folks. You can see Reggie is up the top there. Oh, yes, well done. Taking back 9 o'clock with Swift Illusion. But look at this. It's not looking good. We are 123 to 281. We desperately need to take back some points. And you can see the guys are running up to 12 o'clock there. Well done, Reggie and Swift Illusion. Who's down the bottom here? We've got Paul Monster taking on Warwick and Udur. All by himself with Israel there as well. That's going to be a nasty fight, but he's definitely holding off the capture at that point. And look at this, we are now swinging it around, folks. We're swinging it around 3-2. Our score is 113. The bots are playing a lot more cleverly. Oh, he went into the bushes with us. There we go. The bots are playing a lot more cleverly than usual, and this is making a very substantial challenge here. And going to be very difficult to take this away from them right now. 111 to 262 is the score. I'm slow. Thank you, Reggie. Help me out here.
The gameplay is noticeably different. The bots definitely sort of have a bit more strategy in this game.
They have a lot more smarts. There is no doubt about it. And I got taken out. It looks like you're going to get taken out as well. Malphite bot. Yes. Swift Illusion is saying...
I thought I could get him.
Well, yeah, Swift Illusion is saying that there's one there with a dot, and I can absolutely agree with that, by the way. That is nasty. That dot is definitely playing havoc with us, and it's what's taking us out. Let's go and check the rest of the map. And oh boy, oh boy. All right, we got someone up. Someone needs to go up the top. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to try and make it along to 5 o'clock. Oh dear. Look at this. It is 102 to 231. We've managed to stem the flow there. I think our only chance now is to just really try and keep this side of the map ours and defend with all our might. I'm just going to go in there and see if we can take these guys on. Warwick bot.
Oh, I've just gone in and completely got killed. I didn't even see there were 2 champions guarding that nexus.
Oh, up the top there with Uda and Malphite. You can see we're down to 100 and the bot on 211, or it's slowly counting down. Oh, we need to look out for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is what is being taken. And I need a sip of tea. Right, I don't know about 9. That could be a hard fight. I'm going to try. Oh, look, they're trying to take back 5 o'clock as well. This is so very difficult. Reggie, you know what? You couldn't have spoken a truer word. They are a whole bunch smarter in this intermediate mode than they are in beginner, aren't they? There is no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it.
They are indeed. They're really playing to win.
I just threw myself into a slaughter there. 81-80. 80 to 202 is the score. We've got this epic battle going on in the middle here. We've got Reggie, Paul Monster, and look at that Uda. Can she take Uda? Go after Uda. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, he's nearly down. And is he going to go down? Come on. Yes, you got him. Well done. Now they are also taking back 7 o'clock. Oh dear. This is getting very nerve-wracking now here, folks. We are 59 to 1. Oh gosh, it looks like these bots are all over the map. Everywhere we go, there's a bot, and they completely take us down.
There is.
It's as if they've split into multiples or something. It is unbelievable. Going to give myself an extra 430 health here. It is not looking good for us, folks. Look at this. It is 48 to 191. We just lost another player there, and oh dear. Yes, 45. We are going to have to work. Hello, Reggie. We're going to have to work very, very hard to try and save
I think
face.
we're going to have to start praying for a miracle.
We are. Gosh, we just need to cap. Oh, 34 to 189. We've got to very quickly try and capture these as quickly as possible. Come on, get this bot out of the way. 27.
It looks like number 7 is currently unguarded.
All right, I'm going to 5 with you. Is that where you're headed? We may be able to stem this,
yes.
may be able to turn it around. 20, 19. Oh, look what they've gone and done. They've gone and got the advantage. Once again, 17 to 184. Can we do this? I'm not sure. You know what? The very least we're going to be able to do is slow down this count. Oh, no, and it's Warwick Bot. Warwick Bot has come out to thwart our plans, and that was a good move because it is down to 6 points for us. And that is basically going to lose us the match. There we go, down to 2, down to 0, and we lose the game. That was a lot more difficult.
I actually was dead when the game finished. That's one thing I just...
Oh, were you? I hate that. I hate that. It's like adding insult to injury.
You don't even get to fight to the end.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't like looking at that at all. That's a nasty thing. Oh, dear. Well, there we go, folks. Look, we still won the evening. But that was, oh, no, that was just, yeah, that was very rough. I don't know about you, Reggie, but they were definitely completely different in terms of their AI. They absolutely knew what was going on there, and they employed strategy from the get-go, didn't they?
That was an epic game. I mean, win or lose, you can't buy a battle like that.
Oh, you know what? It's probably almost as if what it's like playing with humans, although I'd imagine that it would be even worse. But firstly, my thanks to AJM, KJM, Paul Monster, and MG Swift Illusion. You know, that was a valiant attempt, and we were doing very well at some points in that match, but it was just too overwhelming for us at the end. And Spinner, yes, I think we didn't do too badly. Legendary Chosen One, thank you very much. We still won the night with 2-3, but look at this, folks. Will you look at this here? This is the score screen, and Reggie, what is going on? There is someone crazy. There's definitely got to be a mistake here. It says that you're at the top. Surely that's an error.
I would say that's not so much on the battle score, but by the Nexus captures.
Oh, all right. Well, actually, what we might do is, yes, let's go in and have a look at our detailed scores here. And once again, folks, you can pause it if you're watching this later on after the live stream and have a look at these detailed stats. And there are the rest of them. So pause it now and you'll be able to see them. There we go. But let's head on into, yes, congratulations, Reggie. Let's go in and have a look at the total score. And it was, look at that, Regina Lacerta. Must say, well done, my lady. You are the top of the score chart tonight. Well done. How does it feel?
It feels like a complete total utter fluke.
It does, is it? Tiger Hawk.
But no, I am most comfortable with Ash. So yes, I saved my best hero till last, and may have paid off slightly.
It does show. It really does show. And Tiger Hawk Rosebud is saying that they're worn out just listening to that match. I'm absolutely worn out, by the way. I'm about to pass out. These matches do drain it for me as well. But there we go. Number 1 is Regina Lacerta. Number 2 is AJM, KJM, Paul Monster coming in at 3rd, and myself and Swift Illusion down the bottom there. Let's have a look at the points captured. And oh God, Regina Lacerta, you are double the rest of us. We all got 6. You managed to get 12. Again, congratulations. That is absolutely fantastic. Champion kills. The biggest one was AJM, KJM there with 11, and the rest of us on 4. That's impressive.
Yeah, 11 champion kills. That's very impressive.
Yep, well done. And AJM's saying, yes, you played the objective hardcore there. Well done. Look at these assists here as well. Actually, myself, not too bad there with 6, and Paul Monster with 8. Not too bad. The combat score here, let's have a look at the combat score, and that was AJM, KJM, the largest multi-kill there, and that was, oh my God, it was AJM, KJM again, but we all at least got one, so well done there. And the biggest damage dealt was also AJM, KJM, 3 times nearly the size of us. So yes, all hail Queen Reggie. That was amazing. And yeah, look at the AI's graph there. They've definitely done a good job as well. Well, there we go, folks. Thank you very, very much. That was an epic, if not disappointing at the end, final match. Certainly, though, we're not here to win only. We're here to have lots and lots of fun. And I've got to say, Reggie, even though that was a very tough one, it was probably the most fun one of the match because it wasn't a stomp. We didn't just roll over them. We didn't steamroll them. We actually had to work. We didn't win, but we still had to work for our money in that one, didn't we?
I agree. Look, I think of all the matches that we've played tonight, that was probably the most fun because it really was working hard for the money.
It was. She works hard for her money. Doo-doo. Yeah, right.
Quick,
you guys
someone
know
pour a
what
bucket of water on him.
That's right, although I can tell you I don't look nearly as schmexy. Now, while we wrap up, by the way, folks, I'm just going to go back. I want to try and find the actual trailer for the Pokemon Conquest, because we'll go out on that one, because that trailer that we played before was a bit naff, because it had the game station playing all through it. Now, what I'm trying to do is, oh, there's one. There's an E3 trailer. Maybe that one will be better for us. Yes, that's 2 minutes worth, so we'll go out on that very shortly. But before we go, folks, of course, just reminding you once again that we do have an action-packed weekend coming up. Oh, see, Pace Master, what are you saying, Sambo? Last week, I think you were saying you're going to buy a Garen skin. There is a Garen skin on sale at the moment for 260 RP. Oh, good. Oh, thank you very much. That's great. I will definitely go and buy that one there. So yes, folks, this weekend we've got Star Wars The Old Republic at, what is it, basically 11 hours from now. So come along. No, sorry, Rift. My bad. Rift in 11 hours from now. Come along and join us there for the filming of our 100th episode with our two very special guests. And you won't want to miss that one and be there, because, yeah, I wish I could give away some clues, but I can't. So you just have to tune in or get online if you play Rift and come and join us in the Sanctum for that one. Then in the afternoon, of course, we've got Star Wars The Old Republic. Then on the Sunday, we have DCUO, our usual league event, although this week it's going to be a raid. Big stuff happening there. And then in the afternoon, Final Fantasy 14. And then on the Monday night, Reggie, I'm really looking forward to it. The Ascalon Beer Garden for our 100th. Can't believe it. Have you sorted out what you're going to wear on that night, Reggie?
Oh, I haven't actually. I've got to go through the wardrobe and see what still fits.
Oh, right. Well, it's a special occasion, so we're going to get dressed up, of course. So I hope to see you guys there as well if you play Guild Wars. But before we do sign off, I'd like to thank once again everybody that played along with us tonight and everyone for coming along in chat as well. And most recently, of course, AJM, KJM, Paul Monster, and MG Swift Illusion. Thank you very much for a fantastic final game. Even though we lost, it was lots of fun. So thank you guys once again also for your support of our channel and for coming and joining us here on our League of Legends Friday Night Fights dynamic duo live stream. We love them and we can't wait till next week. We always look forward. I don't know about you, Reggie, but it always kind of pulls me through the week. What about you? I always look forward to it so much.
Oh, look, Fridays, I must say that Fridays is the day that drags the most for me, but knowing the way that I'm going to be finishing Fridays, I don't mind.
Exactly. It's all worth it in the end. Thank you, Legendary Chosen One, and thank you, AJM, KJM as well. We got to get out of here. I got to go get myself some sugar. I'm going to pass out. Reggie, as always, thank you very much, and we'll see you in our Guild Wars episode filming. I'm really looking forward to that. You got any plans for the weekend?
I actually don't. I have a nice, free and easy weekend coming up, which will be good for a change.
It's a first. I've got an action-packed one. You know what I wish? I just really want to get some sleep, and I really want to find some time to play my Heroes of Ruin and my Pokemon Final Fantasy Tactics, basically is what I'm calling it. But speaking of that,
good luck with that.
Thank you. We'll go out on the Pokemon Conquest E3 trailer. In the meantime, folks, thank you once again. Certainly hope you guys are all having a fantastic week wherever you are in the world. On behalf of myself, Reggie, we will like to say see you next time, and thank you again. Oh, by the way, Reggie, I just thought of something before we totally sign off. Did I tell you I had a cupcake today? I did, didn't I?
I saw the photo.
You saw the photo. I just want to say, I completely forgot about this. It was raspberry and white chocolate. Have you had one of them before?
Oh, sounds so good.
I just wanted to be mean and nasty and put that thought in your mind before we sign off. So you're welcome. Raspberry and white chocolate cupcake. I am the ultimate meanie. I got you back for all your meanness to me. There you go. So you just think of that, Reggie, and we'll see you Monday. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, you
She's
too.
speechless.
You too.
She is speechless.
And I hope that cupcake repeats on you or something.
Yeah, whatever. I'm never going to live that one down. But anyhow, folks, we got to get out of here. Thanks again, guys. Enjoy the Pokemon Conquest trailer, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.